I remember being in the docks, and at the peripheral, I can see my whole family, my missus, everyone just staring at me crying. I kept my lens focused on the judge as she was reading out my crimes. I knew I was going to get remanded. And once she said my name and that I've been remanded, I just said, all right, say less. Walked back into the court cells, and at that moment, I knew I was going to prison. At least I knew I was going, but I knew I was going. And then I said, all right, it's time. And I am not coming out the same. I made that vow, said, I am not coming out the same. My attitude in that moment was, I will not be the same person when I come out. And I wasn't. My attitude for the whole period, I was locked in, I was focused. Every micro decision, I was on it, training. Yes, sign me up. I'm in. Yo, Milks, come do circuit, sweet, let's go. And I transformed in physical and mental. My mentality was strong. Everything about me was just better. I'm saying that to say this is, your attitude can define everything. Your attitude to work, your attitude to your life, your attitude towards current circumstances. Some of us are looking for discipline in the wrong places when you're lacking discipline in others. So, for example, if your finances are not in order, if your career is not in order, but you're focused on something else, and you're thinking this is going to get you where you need to get to, but these two things need focus, they need attention. So divert your attention to what's needed. I was listening to this book called The Dark Side of Discipline, and it changed my perspective of it, because it's not about going all or nothing in a craft. Maybe it's like running a marathon and then doing an ultra marathon. It's their physical disciplines, but you could be lacking discipline in other areas. And when you're lacking discipline in other areas, that will have a big effect on your life. Because, for example, if you're so focused on your ultra marathons and you're doing all this, your marriage is failing at all. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like you have to know your big why, and if things are not correlating into why you are doing something, why are you pursuing this, then things have got to get basically like crossed off. Like, this is not important because I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Your attitude towards this will help. I'm at that point where I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, and I know that if XYZ is not fitting into my program, into my future, this is not a priority. I will not be prioritizing this. It's all about your attitude. Many of us face hard times in life. You can approach a wall. You can choose to go over it, around it, under it, or go through it. Sometimes going through it might be a bit harder, but that's where you need to go. That is where you need to go. We can't always choose the easy path, and you have to be clear in what it is. If you're searching for purpose, you might not find it straight away, but if you choose a direction and you choose to go all in this way, then it will open doors for you. We don't all know our purposes, but one of the purposes you do have is you. So whatever you do, you go 100 on you. You have to figure out what I am, who I am, what I stand for, what are my values, what do I want, what do I stand for? Integrity. When no one's watching, what am I doing? Does my actions behind the scenes match up to the person that I am portraying to the world? My habits, my integrity. So your purpose, while you're trying to figure it out, bro, just focus on you and do what it requires to become the best version of yourself. I don't know what you're going through, but all I can say is you have to grow through it. Become that person, bro, that's Be it to receipt, man. Be the person that you can see in your mind. Behave like that person. Do you know what I'm saying? Where I'm going this year is I've made my goal. Well, I've set my goals, and you gotta set your SMART targets, bro. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. So being specific, I'm not even gonna go through them. You Google it, but set your SMART targets, and this will help you basically reach your goals quicker, your short terms and your long terms. Set your SMART targets, man. You can't be vague with your plans. Like when you were talking about the consciousness, and like if you're specific with what you want, you will get. But if you're not clear, people won't understand. The universe won't understand when you're not being clear with your goals. Do you know what I mean? It's like saying I want to lose weight. Great. You might lose a pound, and then you'd be like, well, they said you wanted to lose weight, you didn't say how much. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And do you want to know a time? So it's like, I want to lose 14 pounds within the next month. All right, that was realistic, achievable, time bound, and it was specific. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just these little things that will help you. But when you're chasing quick dopamine feelings, that's not the way to go. Everyone's got shortcuts, 5 ways to do this. I can make you a millionaire in 30 days. Like, fastest way to lose weight. Like, bro, listen, you already know what to do. You can't be rushing greatness. You know the steps, you know what's the healthiest routes to do. And this is what I'm saying, you need a sense of urgency to do what you're doing. You ain't got all the time in the world. When someone, an example, an overweight person loves eating. I can't lose weight. I just love food. They have a heart attack. The doctor says, you need to lose weight or you're gonna die. Now suddenly this person's got all the motivation in the world to lose weight. Now they're counting the calories. Now they're going for walks. Now they stop ordering the fast food. Because they've got a sense of urgency now. And they know they don't want to die yet. So they know that these decisions they're making have got to change. You've got to change. You've got to be intentional with what you do, what you eat. Everything affects everything. Micro decisions lead to big decisions. These little things that you think don't matter, they matter, bro. They matter. These little decisions matter. Everything you do matters. Everything other people do affects you some way. Not everything, but some. That's it. That's all I got for you. But listen, stay locked in. Everything matters. Have a sense of urgency about your life. Take yourself serious. You take care of you for me, and I'll take care of me for you. Love, over and out, milk.